John Forbes Nash, a Nobel Prize winner in mathematics, and a man who lived the majority of his life with paranoid schizophrenia, once said, "Though I had success in my career, both when I was mad and when I was not, eventually I realized that my research would be better respected if I thought and acted like a normal person." 1/4 of people will experience some form of mental health issue this year alone. That means that just in London, over 2 million people will experience a problem. Throughout history, those living with mental health issues have faced endless prejudice and have had names and labels attributed to them by others, forcing them to hide from their peers, frightened of ridicule, stigmatized, forced into the margins of society. Madman, lunatic, psycho. All these names have labeled and separated people for hundreds of years, forcing them into corners, scaring them away from the center of society. But for now, I want you to imagine a man. He's smart, intelligent, kind, but then you find out he has paranoid schizophrenia, and suddenly your perception of him has changed. He is no longer the kind, intelligent man he used to be. He is now the embodiment of the fear that society has built up against those who are different. He is now the embodiment of the fear of mental health illnesses. This man was an aspiring biochemist, and throughout his life he was denied countless opportunities by those who felt as though he could not coexist with these so-called normal people. But despite all the adversity, he did in fact become a biochemist. But this was short-lived, as almost immediately after he got a job working in a research clinic, he lost it due to the misdirected fear of his co-workers. This man, with the mind and the ability of an incredible scientist, ended up sweeping a factory floor. He had a family to feed. He had no choice. In a world where society was aware and understanding of the issues that these people face, that man could have made active changes to society. That man died in the job. He died in that job in which he was sweeping a factory floor. And that man was my grandfather. Those living with mental health illnesses are being pushed into corners due to a fundamental lack of knowledge. These people need to be welcomed and supported in society, and not defined by an illness or condition. They don't need to be invisible anymore. Marginalization within our society has prevented countless discoveries and opportunities for mankind. It can no longer be me, you, and them. It must become us.